feels like it's quite obvious. Sometimes it's nice to see these things in action to really have the point sink home. We're just going to take the 3 different soils and we're going to pour water over them. And you can see just how differently the soil reacts to the water and the water reacts to the soil. We'll start with the easiest one. The most obvious, if I was to if it was raining in a soil that was rich with limestone and heavy rocks like this, then clearly we're going to have water that just runs right off of the rocks, and they'll dry fairly quickly in the sun. If I was to have a vineyard which was much sandier and finer like this, and I was to pour rain on it, then it would literally become a bit of a soppy mess of mud. But you can't see that, but the water's actually draining through that fairly quickly because it's sand as opposed to clay. It's less absorptive. So it's going to warm up and dry a little slower than this, but it still will ultimately, and we'll have dry soil again. And then we've got the heavy clay loam soils where we've got a much more absorbent sponge. And if I pour water on that, the water literally is being absorbed straight into this rock, and that piece of mud is going to stay wet for a long period of time and hold on to the moisture and hold on to the cool that comes with the moisture, which will obviously affect the roots and the way the grape grows.